Dando writes Welcome to the Bells from just under a decade worth of experience in hospitality. Growing up in the Essex countryside, navigating university education in Surrey, and moving to London, a hospitality career from mid-teens to early 20s spans across pubs, bars, and clubs, encountering every type of difficult customer possible. Alongside writing, Kit works in lighting theatre productions day to day, but that doesn't stop her passion for portrait photography and computer programming on the side. The author is our special guest today to present her book, Welcome to the Bell. So let's say hi to her because she's right now connected with us. Hello, Kate, how are you?
Hello, yeah, I'm good, yeah.
Welcome to Conoscere TV and thank you for accepting our invitation.
No, I'm really happy to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
So let's talk about Welcome to the Bells. What does this captivating title hide, please?
So The Bells was the first pub I ever worked in, so I thought it was just really fitting, as that was what I would call it. And I feel like the reason I chose that as a title is because, I don't know, we said it so many times on shift all the time. You know, you pick up the phone and you'd say, hello, the Bells, how can I help? And every time someone came in, it's always like, oh, welcome to the Bells, what can I do for you? I feel like it's a phrase that said so many times whilst working there. It just felt like it worked.
Okay, and why did you decide to start writing this book? What is your goal? What is the message that you want to transmit to your reader?
So originally it started off actually as a screenplay. When I was at uni, I studied film and we were given a project to write screenplays, and it just sort of popped up as an idea. And so I ran with it as a screenplay. And then after that project finished, it sort of just evolved into a book. I think I sort of chose to write that because you meet so many people in hospitality. There's so many different stories. And being a waitress for 9 years, I met obviously so many people. And it sort of just kept evolving and just kept going on. I started writing it whilst I was still a waitress. So I had so much content in front of me every single day. It honestly just brought itself together, which sounds really cheesy, but writing it, like even on shift, it was, just sort of happened.
Okay, and who's the perfect reader for this book? Is it a book accessible to anyone, or is there a particular public that we may want to highlight?
So I do think this book is for everyone. I feel like so many people can relate to it, whether you've obviously been in hospitality before, and even people who, like my friends who've read it, who also worked in retail, they said it's still very relatable because they deal with the same sort of customers and the same sort of difficulties, and they're also in the same sort of position. I think it is most relatable and most pitched towards people who have worked in hospitality, and not just that, but younger people, because younger people it's normally their first job, if that makes sense. It's normally, their stepping stone into what they're going on to next. And I feel like all those characters are also on that same journey, and they're all on their stepping stones trying to push to the next thing. So I think people can really, really relate and get involved in the content if you're in the same situation as them.
What was the sensation when you first saw the book published?
So when the delivery came with the books in, my roommate actually filmed me because I just couldn't believe it. I just got home from work and I didn't even realize they were both standing at the top of the stairs, like watching me, like, oh, we think this is it. We think this package is the books. So yeah, obviously opened it as carefully as I could, and it was insane. I've actually got my copy next to me. This is the first one I held when I took it out. It's just got all my notes in. But yeah, it was completely surreal. I think up until that moment, I didn't actually believe it was happening.
Okay, just to close this wonderful chat, is there anything that you would like to tell your readers now that you have the chance to?
Yes, I'd want to thank everyone who's already read it so far, and everyone's support and everyone's feedback as well. Like, this being a first book, it's all so new to me, and feel like I've been winging it a bit. So everyone giving me feedback and support, it's honestly meant everything. So thank you.
Thank you, Kit. We thank you for having accepted this invitation. And of course, we want to wish you best luck with your book out there.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It's been great to be here.
Welcome to the Bells is a heartfelt comedy set over 6 short stories following the front of house team throughout a busy summer at a bistro pub called The Bells. Welcome to the Bells, written by Kid Dando, is now available in bookstores and digital platforms. It's a publication by Eurobox.